Okay, nice first goal for the Queensland team.
And we've got a goal scored to Queensland B.
Number 3 on Queensland A, nice goal.
Queensland player number 1 looks like he's scored. So Queensland B player 1. I'm just going to have a look at Matthew Bully there. 10 minutes gone. 10 minutes left in the first half. Tassie playing from the left-hand side of his screen to the right in the light-coloured caps.
Nice strike from New South Wales, getting there nice and early.
Side of his screen to the left in the dark-coloured caps.
We've got a nice drive up the middle from New South Wales.
Queensland B leading 1-0.
But some good defence from Queensland A, sending it out wide, nice and safe on the wall.
Trying to get to it first, but Queensland wins the race.
Right, Queensland A starting to drive through that middle channel.
Holding it on the full for an opportunity pass.
Alright, and we have a referee call. Looking like it's against Queensland A, so New South Wales have a nice advantage in Queensland's back third. Nice clearance from the Queensland team, making the most of that. Looks like we've had another referee call. Right, and it's against Queensland again. Let's see if New South Wales can capitalise on this. Nice advantage from New South Wales. Queensland staying down to make sure they defend that.
Looks like we've got Queensland B player number 14 has just been given an infraction to sit out for a minute. Queensland B player 14, Bruce Wallen.
Oh, gosh.
Pushing their advantage.
Nice drive from the Queenslander up that wall, making the most of that space.
And I'm going to hand off here to the commentary.
Nice teamwork.
It's been great
New South Wales have some nice numbers down to defend that. Push Queensland out to the wall. But Queensland is still trying to drive through that middle. Some hard hits from both teams. Alright, we have a referee call.
No, I can't see properly. Player number 3. Player 3 from Tassie.
Alright, looks like this one's for New South Wales again. Queensland push back. Nice advantage puck from New South Wales, making some nice ground. Right, Queensland have turned that around, but there's been another ref call. Alright, looks like it's against Queensland again. Right, New South Wales taking the advantage puck now. Sending it straight through the middle. Queensland is doing a nice job to stop that. Try sending it wide. But awesome work from New South Wales, keeping it in that middle channel. Nice intensity from Queensland, number 7. Alright, we have another referee call, this time against New South Wales. Queensland setting up for an advantage on about the halfway mark. Queensland is taking it out to the middle. Some nice numbers on the drive. With some really nice strong defence from New South Wales, really messing up Queensland's momentum. Alright, Queensland really trying to channel that in the middle. Looks like it could have gone in the tray, but we'll see what the refs have a go. Yes, and we have a goal for Queensland. That was a nice drive from the Queenslanders, some really high intensity plays.
So the players we have for Queensland B
Okay, we're off on the strike.
19's being played.
New South Wales starting to drive that puck, but the Queenslanders channeling it out to the sides, working really hard. But nice work from New South Wales, just getting that back in their channel, back in their drive.
David Cruz, Ian Shanahan, Jackie Ross, Jacob Birchie, Jason Whelan, Martin Waldorf.
All right, we've got the Queenslanders going for a drive up the right wall now, have some nice numbers down. New South Wales has turned that around quick, smart, and they're heading straight for the Queensland tray. Queenslanders have just managed to clear that out to the right wall. New South Wales bringing it back around that centre again with some nice numbers down for a nice drive. Queensland, nice work New South Wales, but some really nice tray defence from Queensland. Wow, that was close. New South Wales again just driving into that tray, putting a lot of pressure on the Queensland back line. Okay, and we have a referee call. This one is against Queensland. New South Wales have a really nice advantage. New South Wales have a really nice advantage in that Queensland defensive third. But White has called a timeout, so time for the Queenslanders to have a bit of a pep talk and reset.
Yes. Number 8 for Tasmania scored that goal. Number Jackie Ross. Oh, and we've got a sin bin for the black team. Number 8. He's got 1 minute from where he can.
Alright, 5 seconds now. Queenslanders getting down nice and early, taking up that space on the tray. Alright, the Queenslanders shooting out, doing really nice lockdown from Luke from Queensland, and a really nice drive up that white wall, left wall. That's Luke Newland. Massive drive from your defensive third. Alright, Queensland is sending that back out into the middle. New South Wales has turned that around though. Right, and we have a referee call. Alright, we have a barging call against New South Wales.
Okay, playback to recommence.
Alright, we have Luke Shannon from Queensland taking that advantage puck. Nice work from Queensland trying to channel that puck back into the middle where they can score. But New South Wales clearing that beautifully.
Queensland right-hander pushing up the wall.
Queensland are trying to work down that back wall into the tray. Number 6, Luke. Right, a nice two-way rotation from the Queenslanders, just working really hard to try and get that puck in the tray. But New South Wales with an awesome work clearing it.
Black plays come in, he wants to score along that back wall. Goal tray's only 2 inches wide from there.
Interesting.
Good defence.
Alright, and we have another referee call.
And off the wall.
Alright, so this one's against Queensland.
Obstruction against Queensland Masters B team.
Alright, this one's against Queensland for barging. So New South Wales have a nice minute to reset, try get out of their defensive zone. Queenslanders also have someone in the bin.
Pushing up the wall. Still driving forward. Getting closer to that corner.
So Queensland down to 5 players now. Still making some nice opportunities in attack. But New South Wales have flipped that and have some nice momentum coming down the pool. Alright, Queensland puck again. Sending it over to the right side of the pool. Alright, and we have another referee call. Alright, barging call against Queensland.
Six black got a sin bin for obstruction. Minute and a half.
New South Wales making a nice drive up that far wall. Down to the Queensland defensive third.
Bats on that.
Right, but Queensland is doing an awesome job to swim that out of there, send it wide. New South Wales really capitalised on that though, sending it right back down to Queensland defensive area. Alright, Queensland is back to 6 in the water, so we've got 6 on 6 again. Nice swim from the Queenslander. Got Luke Newland coming up this close wall with a really nice drive. Alright, New South Wales, we have a referee call. Alright, this one's against New South Wales. Okay, black timeout. Alright, Queensland parked down in New South Wales defensive area. Got a nice drive from Queensland. Looks like there's lots of numbers coming through that channel. New South Wales have taken it wide to their safe zone. The Queenslanders are driving up, trying to get that into the tray. Right, looks like the Queenslanders may have scored. Yep, goal for Queensland. Alright, number 7 Queensland. Jesse. Nice work. Wow, very quick puck from Queensland. Sending it out to their left wing. But New South Wales shutting that down, taking them straight onto the back foot again. Alright, and we have a referee call. Okay, looks like it's against Queensland. Alright, we've got a ref timeout in the last 30 seconds of the first half.
Second half about to commence. Tasmanian Masters and Queensland V Masters Open. Scores 2-all.
Alright, let's see if New South Wales can get a quick goal before half time. But Queensland making a really nice drive up to that tray. Number 7 on Queensland. New South Wales got them back on the back foot again.
Bruce Waldron was looking after one of our WA players in the lead up to this comp, so appreciate that, mate.
Alright, New South Wales just holding on that wall for the last 2 seconds. Right, half time now. We'll swap ends, and we've got 3 to Queensland and 0 to the New South Wales team. I'll read you quickly out the team list. So in this game, the New South Wales Masters, we've got Andrew Young, Dorian, Doug Penrose, Francis Yanger, Graham Wood, Joel Hattie, John Harrington, John Luxor, Philip Ackerman, Ryan Heckenberg, Sergio Castrillon, and Warren Carter. And on our Queensland team, we've got Ben Johnson, Flo Stortz, Hendrik Pell, Jesse Babis, Carl Patton, Luke Newland, Luke Shannon, Matthew, Pierre Burgers, Sean Hartley, Tim Senior, and Troy Davidson. Am I all here? Alright, half time is over now, guys. Super nice quick strike from New South Wales, sending it out to that right wall. Queensland not letting them take much ground on that, sending them out to the wall. Just got some hard work from both teams, taking up the space on that wall, working hard. Alright, New South Wales have just switched it over this side. Right. Nice work from number 11, New South Wales. That's Andrew Young. Queensland got some numbers on that right side driving up. We've got number 6, Luke. Alright, and we have had a ref call. Alright, looks like it's against Queensland. New South Wales will have a nice advantage. Get out of their defensive zone. Alright, New South Wales taking that over to the left wall. Got some nice numbers from New South Wales driving it up. And sending it out into the middle from New South Wales. New South Wales a really, really nice drive across that pool. Some really good numbers down. Working super hard to try and get a goal in the tray. New South Wales with some really nice attack up in the Queenslanders' end. And we have what looks like a goal from New South Wales. That was awesome work. Got Queensland on the back foot and just kept driving as a team. That was awesome. Alright, beautiful goal from New South Wales. Number 4, we've got Dorian. Well done, guys. That takes the score to 3-1. Nice way to start the second half for New South Wales. Hopefully this gives them a bit of a momentum to keep going. Again, really nice quick strike from New South Wales. Both teams taking it over to that right wall in their safe zones. Apologies for the camera quality. New South Wales driving it out into the middle again. But Queensland with some nice scramble defence, sending them back over to that far wall. New South Wales with another drive at the Queensland tray. Some nice numbers down, but looks like Queensland have sent it wide. Back out to the wall where they can hold the fort down. Alright, we have a ref call. Looks like New South Wales got pretty close to the tray. But we've got... Okay, we've got a call against Queensland. Okay, just to clarify, we've got Queensland coming from the left side and New South Wales coming from the right side. I think I got mixed up before, sorry about that. Alright. So we do have a ref call, New South Wales puck. New South Wales driving it out of their defence. But Queensland making some nice metres up the middle. Alright, back on New South Wales stick, driving through the middle channel. Really got Queensland on the back foot. Again, drive from New South Wales. We've got a 2-on-1 here. But a nice clear from Queensland. That was Pierre. Okay, and we do have a ref call. Looking like it is against Queensland. Alright, New South Wales have a great opportunity right in front of the Queensland tray. Alright, New South Wales taking that advantage puck. Sending it out to his left wing. Left wing curling it back into the tray. But Queensland just pinning them out to that wall. Nice double team there. New South Wales trying to get that back into that Queensland channel. But Queensland is working really hard to bring that out to the wall. Right, we've got Sean Hartley with a nice clear, sending it up that wall. Apologies guys, we're in a bit of a blind spot at the minute. But it looks like we do have a ref call. Okay, and against Queensland again, so another nice opportunity for New South Wales here. New South Wales, 5 on a dice. Some nice numbers, but a really great clear from Queensland there. And Queensland making the most of New South Wales all crammed up in that goal train, making some nice space. Queensland have some serious numbers on this drive down the pool. Some nice momentum from Queensland. We've got a 2-on-1 here. Someone coming in to save the day. Oh, but a massive flick from Queensland. That was awesome. New South Wales were working really hard to get that goal, but Queensland got them on the back foot. They obviously didn't have enough time to get back and get a good defensive line. That was number 3, Luke Newland. Massive flick, Luke, nice. Okay, and we've got a black timeout, so New South Wales taking a timeout now, and the score is 4-1 to Queensland. Right, timeout is over. We've got a nice strike from both teams. Right, Queensland just getting that first, chipping it back through to the middle. New South Wales pushing them out to that right wall. Both teams just taking up some space on that wall. Right, Queensland slowly starting to make some meters up that far wall. Right, and they're starting to bring that drive out into the middle channel. Really close to the tray here. Alright, and looks like that was the goal. Just some really nice numbers from Queensland driving. Alright, let's see who that was. Number 6, Queensland. Luke Shannon. But that was a great team goal from everyone. Alright, score is now 5-1 to Queensland A. Alright, and they're off on the strike. New South Wales with a really nice drive from their centre forward straight through the middle. But Queensland clearing that out, taking that to the wall and working up that wall. Both teams playing a bit of a war game at the minute. Right, Queensland is just getting that out the back behind the New South Wales players and driving into their end. Queensland starting to angle into the middle, but nice clearance from New South Wales. Queensland is working really hard to get that puck into that middle channel, but New South Wales absolutely shutting them down beautifully. Okay, and we have a referee call. Okay, we've got a barging call against Queensland. Another great opportunity for New South Wales. Get that out of their defensive third. Okay, we'll be 5 minutes. Oh, someone's lost their stick, jeez. Okay, Queensland defence sending that wide for a nice switch out to the far wall and then using that momentum straight back up to the middle. But flicked it straight to a New South Wales player who cleared that perfectly. Nice numbers from Queensland, second efforts. Getting some really nice momentum down to New South Wales tray. Big drive from Queensland. Let's see if they can finish it. No. Really, really nice clearance from New South Wales here. New South Wales holding it on that wall, calming the play down. But the Queenslanders ripping it off, trying to send it back into the tray. Alright, and we have a referee call. Okay, this one is against New South Wales right on their defensive tray. Really great opportunity for Queensland here. Alright, New South Wales in some deep defence here. Queensland with a great opportunity in front of the tray. But we have a white timeout, so Queensland is just getting a pep talk at the moment. Having a little game plan. Sweet. Alright, timeout's nearly over. Queensland will take this advantage now. And that New South Wales player shot out and really stopped that Queensland player from getting a nice flick away. Awesome work, New South Wales. Great defence. But Queenslanders are still driving it back into the middle and looks like it's gone in the tray. Let's see what the rest have to say. Alright, we've got a goal for Queensland. But that was some really, really great defence there from New South Wales. An awesome drive back in the middle from Queensland. We have Luke Newland again for that goal. Awesome work, Luke. Alright, they're off on the strike. 3 minutes left of this second half, and Queensland is 6. We've got New South Wales with 1 goal. Really nice strike from New South Wales. Got some nice numbers sending it up that left side, flicking it into the middle. But Queensland just dispossessing them and sending it back to New South Wales defensive. Nice drive from Queensland, number 10. And New South Wales making a really nice break, but we have a ref call. Alright, looks like this one is against New South Wales. Yep, against New South Wales. Queensland's attacking area now. And we have a referee timeout. Alright, we've still got a ref timeout. Looks like they've just made a decision though. And Queensland advantage, Park New South Wales disadvantage. Doesn't look like anyone got sin bin. Actually, I lied. New South Wales have 1 out now, so Queensland 6v5 on their back end. New South Wales are going to have to work really hard here to keep the puck out. Queensland is flicking that through past New South Wales forwards. Awesome defence from New South Wales. Getting that puck out nice and wide safely. Awesome from New South Wales. Some really great defence here from Queens. So guys, our cameras are just having a moment. Right, looks like we're back on. Queensland being pests in there, trying to get that puck out. But New South Wales just rotating really calmly and nicely, keeping possession of that puck. We've got 2 Queenslanders there really pinning that one defender. But New South Wales still ending up on top. Queenslanders with some serious intensity now. Trying to drive out to the tray. Sending it out pretty deep. Queenslanders getting closer to the tray, but a really nice clearance from New South Wales. Can't see what number that is because it's not on the cap. Some incredible defence from New South Wales, been defending their tray with only 5 for 2.5 minutes now. But looks like they have 6 in the water again. Alright, they've got 40 seconds to hold them out. So they're just taking it to the wall, keeping it safe. But Queensland are trying really hard to try and get that out.
No, that's right. Just this kid's putting water on his head and shaking it. I was waiting for the shaking water.
Alright, looks like the Queenslanders did just find a breakdown in New South Wales formation and get out into the tray. Let's have a look. Right, the refs have called it a goal. So that'll take Queensland to 7. But that in defence was incredible from New South Wales. That was an awesome effort. Alright, we've got number 7 from Queensland, Jesse Babis. Nice goal. And we've got 4 seconds left on the clock, so that'll take us to time. Well done to both teams. Final score 7-1 to the Queenslanders. Nice work, everyone.